Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And the right-hander deals. Way outside, 2-2. And he swings through that one. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch. Out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
One out, base is empty. Fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next for Minnesota, Brett Bryant. Out towards right center field. Azokar on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and
stretches out and hauls it in. One left for Minnesota. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Chris Paddock.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Castro sends it to first. Machado out of the play. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Jr. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Correa rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. On the ground, Machado throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here, and the Twins plate one on the double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Line to left. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Bounce to the left side. Lewis zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Popped up left side. Junior settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Padres go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now Royce Lewis. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it stays fair.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
This is Willie Castro. And he deals. In the air, left side. Hauls it in for the out. And now for the Twins, Brett Bryant. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Byron Buxton. Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back-to-back, his 28th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Center field makes the grab, out number 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Max Kepler. The 1-1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Dunks one into left. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a pitch. To third, Machado. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Correa. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Now at the plate, Tucupita Marcano. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. The Padres down by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Liner, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And a pitch. Foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Royce Lewis.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to third. Machado gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom 4. Now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much. No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The Twins leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And the batter now, Luis Campusano. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Willie Castro.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Johnny Brito. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brett Bryant. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
So up next for Minnesota, Luis Jr. And here it comes. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Max Kepler at the plate. Base knock center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. Tatis makes the grab, one away. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Royce Lewis getting ready to hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pulls that one foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tucupita Marcano, the next up for the Padres. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Chris Paddock done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on now, Justin Topa.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And another ball. Chop to first. Farmer. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They continue to trail 7-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 4, Brett.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Bryant. One down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your...
Steven Kolick will take over here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
1 out, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Luis Jr. And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His 14th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now the right fielder, Max Kepler, on the ground. Throw over to Cronenworth. Got him.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-2.
And the 2-2. Popped up. Farmer under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. And the pitch. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Lewis throws to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Padres down in order. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Brian Jeffers. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a rocket out to left. Merrill grabs it on the run. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Machado. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Griffin Jacks. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And a swing and a miss, and 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And he hits a ground ball right side. Castro sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next for Minnesota, Brett Bryant. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
The 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
2 outs. Base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Up the middle. To first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Tucupita Marcano, the next up for the Padres. This one high in the air to left center. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The center fielder,
Jose Azocar, the next to hit.
Azocar.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. Base knock right field. Around first, heading for 2. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Now that the catcher.
So man aboard. And now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. Kicks and deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is, puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 10 and the Padres nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the left fielder, Jackson Merrill. And the right-hander deals. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive and a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's Manny Machado. Yohan Duran into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to win.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, and what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs, 4 hits. No errors, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball and getting to start, Anthony DeSclafani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Now, Brendan Donovan. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dylan Carlson.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Just outside. And it's 2-2. This to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota, and today's starter, Gordon Graceffo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
He's got it, and there's one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Royce Lewis.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Squeezes it, and there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Byron Buxton. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Over to first. That takes care of Buxton. Third out. One left for Minnesota. Scoreless after 1. Back at Target Field, top of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today, guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one finds the corner, and now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in. And that is that. The Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Jr. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Alex
And now the Twins catcher, number 11. In the air to left center. Edman tracks it down for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Towards first, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Next offering upstairs.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That smash towards center. Carlson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Leading off, Dylan Carlson. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Buxton makes the grab, one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now up for St. Louis, number 34. One out, base is empty. And there's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, safe. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Julien settles under it and makes the catch. And there's two away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That misses. 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Got him. And now 1 away. Here's Royce Lewis.
The third baseman.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Next to hit, Edouard Julien. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. Into the second deck it goes. His 28th home run of the season, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
And here is Byron Buxton. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. That takes care of Buxton. That is the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And it's 2-0. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here with my pal Siggy, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nolan Gorman. That one hit to right. Kepler sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Two outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. John King.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Edmonds slings to first. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 11. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Just off the outside corner. And it's 2-2. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Right side. The throw to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. And now Tommy Edman. The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side, Julien tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And he deals. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The other way. And that one gets down, fair ball. This is Dylan Carlson. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
In the air out towards right center. Kepler moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Number 34 digs in now. The Redbirds down by a pair. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air. Junior sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So one left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Carlos Correa. And now the lefty. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And the pitch. That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a...
Into center. Base hit. One run is in. They'll throw to second. And he's out easily. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Gets the bunt down the right side. Goldie. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brett Bryant. And a 2-1 on the way. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Nolan Gorman. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Cards down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strike. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Luis Jr. And a 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So man aboard. And next for Minnesota, number 11. Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Junior stands at second with no outs. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Max Kepler at the plate. Man at second. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And it hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run.
The left-hander on now, Zach Thompson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Next offering is in for a strike. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Carlos Santana. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Now fly ball to right center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And he pops up the bunt. Over to Goldie. Just got him on that one. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Royce Lewis. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 6 and the Cardinals nothing. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. In the air, right field. Kepler has this one sized up, and there's one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away. You're in the 3rd and final game of the series. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it. And down in order go the Cardinals. So digging in, Edouard Julien. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Contreras gets it to first. Out on the sac bunt. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Sac bunt towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Luis Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Out to short. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Number 11, the next Twin up to hit. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. He pulls into second as they score a pair on the play. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 62.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
And here is Max Kepler. This one popped up. Arenado on his way over. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
On the ground. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. On the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jax.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 34. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reaching for it, and brings it in.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Next offering is down low. The Twins up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Caught him looking for the K. So the Cards strand. And now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Royce Lewis. Ripped to short. Throw to first is in time. 2 up, 2 down. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down go the Twins. Here's Nolan Arenado. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. 1 out left for the Cardinals at the plate. Tommy Edman. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,649. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive on safely.
Mm-hmm.